6 Marvel movies in the works for after Avengers, Endgame.
Cinematic universe will enter bold new territory after this year. Avengers, Endgame is currently breaking records at the box office, and Spider-Man, Far From Home comes to theaters in July. Beyond that, details about the MCU's future are scarce, but Marvel Studios will make official announcements later this year. But we do know that Marvel Studios has 8 release dates for yet-to-be-titled movies from 2020 to 2022, and we know what some of those movies could be. The release dates are May 1st and November 6, 2020, February 12th, May 7th, and November 5th, 2021, and February 18th, May 6th, and July 29, 2022. A July 2020 release date was cut from the schedule last year. Disney, which owns Marvel, closed its merger with Fox last month, and now owns the film rights to Fox's Marvel characters, including the X-Men, Deadpool, and Fantastic Four. It's unclear how Marvel Studios would use these characters. Marvel Studios president, Kevin Feige, was not approved to develop projects for them until after the merger, but Marvel still has other movies in the works that could fill those release dates. In a stunning move, Disney last month hired James Gunn to direct Guardians of the Galaxy 3 after firing him last year when offensive tweets resurfaced. And Marvel Studios hired the short-term 12 director, Destin Daniel Crum, to direct Shang-Chi, starring Marvel's first Asian superhero to lead a solo movie. Here are 6 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies in the works. Black Panther sequel. Black Panther was the highest-grossing movie at the domestic box office last year, with over $700 million, and it made over $1 billion worldwide. A sequel was inevitable. Ryan Coogler has signed on to return to write and direct it.
To the rest of the world.
Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow has been an Avenger since the beginning. She debuted in 2010 in Iron Man 2 and has since starred in every Avengers movie, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, and Captain America, Civil War. But right when she's getting her own movie, she gets killed off in Avengers, Endgame. Black Widow sacrifices herself on Vorm to retrieve the Soul Stone, so it's likely that her solo movie will explore her backstory as a Russian assassin turned agent of SHIELD. The Australian filmmaker Kate Shortland will direct the movie.
Something more. So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
Doctor Strange sequel. Doctor Strange, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, has been positioned as one of the anchors of the franchise in a post-Endgame MCU. The director Scott Derrickson is returning for the sequel to 2016's hit first movie, which grossed $678 million worldwide. The Eternals. Chloe Zhao, who directed Rider, is directing The Eternals, based on the legendary creator Jack Kirby's comic about godlike beings. The movie is likely to push the MCU's cosmic stories into new territory, beyond just Guardians of the Galaxy or, more recently, Captain Marvel.
You have
Guardians of the Galaxy 3. In a surprising reversal, Disney last month reinstated James Gunn to direct the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie after firing him in July when years-old offensive tweets resurfaced. Warner Bros. Has also hired Gunn to write and direct a new Suicide Squad movie, which he'll complete before Marvel Studios starts production of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So it's likely we won't see Guardians 3 until at least 2022. Endgame sets up an interesting premise for the movie, in that Gamora, who died in Infinity War, is brought back to the present from the past. At the end of the movie, the Guardians, now with Thor in their ranks, are searching for Gamora. Shang-Chi. Marvel Studios is setting Destin Daniel Cran to direct Shang-Chi, its first superhero movie tentpole franchise with an Asian protagonist. Cran is directing Just Mercy, a film he wrote that stars Brie Larson and Michael B. Jordan. This is in keeping with the studio's goal to take Shang-Chi in a direction like Black Panther and populate it with Asian American talent. When Deadline first revealed the project late last year, the studio had set Chinese-American scribe Dave Callaham to write the screenplay. In the comics, Shang-Chi is the son of China-based globalist who raised and educated his progeny in his reclusive China compound, closed off to the outside world. The son trained in the martial arts and developed unsurpassed skills. He is eventually introduced to the outside world to do his father's bidding, and then has to come to grips with the fact his revered father might not be the humanitarian he has claimed to be and is closer to what others call him, the devil's doctor. He also might be centuries old. The deceit makes them bitter enemies,